Here's how I made about $1,500 today as a 19-year-old trader. So to start off, the main thing that I want to talk about today is just about how outside news impacts the market. And in this case, we're going to be kind of discussing the Iranian war news. So coming into market open today, you'll see a lot of people online talking about, oh, don't trade today because it's going to be XYZ, or, oh, instantly press short because it's just got to dump and that's the only option. And the thing about trading is, we can try and have probabilities on our side, but there's never any definites. We're not just going to say, oh, market's going to dump, press short on open. And today I caught some fat longs, and that's just because the market can be simple, but it comes down to more than just, oh, we have news, therefore this has to happen. The market doesn't react so suddenly to news. Maybe over time it'll come down a little bit, but just because that news happened this weekend doesn't mean we're just going to instantly dump. So I'm going to kind of get into this day. In terms of liquidity, that's the main thing I'm looking for on the higher time frame. We kind of had these highs as well as these highs up here, and then I just had these lows and some more lows marked out down here. So in this area here, I'm looking before market opens, and I'm honestly thinking, all right, everyone's saying we're gonna dump, but we look super bullish here. Like we balanced out this gap to the left, and then we came down here. We're respecting these fair value gaps below. We inversed this hourly right before market open, and honestly, up until at least these highs and maybe these highs, I'm feeling bullish. You can check the 4 hourly too. Look at, we're respecting this gap, and it's just even this 15-minute candle, boom, respecting all these, looking like a rejection. I'm super bullish to these highs up here, so I'm looking for longs, and that's what I ended up catching. Once we came down, took out this liquidity, and then started moving up, I was for sure looking for longs, and I just kind of waited for us to keep continuing higher, kind of just watching the 5-minute. We're looking super bullish, so at a point I just decided here, once we kind of made a little move down, came back up, started trading above here, I decided to long, and I just jumped in. It was about here, and then I was just targeting this liquidity, of course, and then I just set a decent stop loss. It was about 35 points, and yeah, it was really, really that simple for today. I jumped in around here, and I did end up pulling up my stop loss because the S&P 500 did take out this similar draw a little bit sooner. Once we take out a higher time frame draw on one of the other indexes, like if we're trading ES and NQ, we can assume they are semi-correlated. So if one draw does get taken out higher time frame, it's possible we can reverse. So I did end up dragging my stop loss up and getting out sooner. But I was still able to make a decent profit on my 5 accounts, and I will show that proof right now. All right, here's my Top Step X here. I just have my 5 Express accounts, same fill on all of them, $307.20. And of course, times 5, it's about $1,500 on the day. Main takeaway that I want you to get from this is just to be careful about how you let outside opinions impact your trading. We're going to have good days, we're going to have bad days. It doesn't really matter, bank holiday or not, maybe even, like I said, war news or not. We can still have a great day of trading. So just do your due diligence and maybe get on the charts. If it looks bad, don't trade it. If it looks good, trade it. Don't really listen to what other people are saying. Build your own confidence and learn to just take trades according to your system. And that's what you need to be able to do to find success in this difficult field. Anyways, if you did make it through the whole video, I appreciate you watching. If you also took a trade today, leave a comment below on the trade that you took.